Subnautica, a game released back in 2018 which I myself have spent over 40 hours playing, is honestly one of the best games I've ever played. However, although I spent so long on the game, I was never really that good. I've seen people recently speedrun the game and complete the entire thing in about half an hour, which is absolutely mental, and it gave me the idea to hop back on the game and see how far I could get with just 1 hour to spend. The first thing I did was start the timer and head straight into a survival game. So that the total time I spend is actually 1 hour, that does include load times, so by the time we get into the game, it was already about 2 minutes in. Now the first thing I did was remind myself of the recipe I needed to make the repair tool, and then I went out to try and find all of the items I needed.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment.
Now I did end up taking a bit of damage from this cave creature, but it's alright because we got our cave sulfur, which meant I could then swim back to the life pod, use the fabricator and make the repair tool. I could then use the repair tool to fix the life pod and the radio in order to be able to hear the message. I then reminded myself of the ingredients needed to make the scanner and went out to look for those too. I also upgraded to a standard oxygen tank so that I could spend more time under the water. Now that I had the repair tool, I could go out and find fragments which I could then use to find the recipes to make new tools. Now here I stumbled across 2 sea glide fragments right next to each other, which would be really important for later on in the game.
New blueprint acquired.
When I got back to the life pod, I cooked up some food before heading over to check out the wrecked life pod.
Integrating new PDA data.
When I got back, I used the fabricator to check what I needed to make the sea glide, and it turned out I already had everything I needed.
Is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Now equipped with the sea glide, I went out to get the final things I needed to craft the mobile vehicle bay. Once I'd crafted the mobile vehicle bay, I released it by my life pod and went to look for the sea moth fragments.
Integrating new PDA data. Range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
I found the first 2 fairly easily, but the third one was a lot harder to find.
Environmental biome.
Of course, we did eventually find it though. This meant I could go back to the life pod and have a look at what ingredients were needed to create the sea moth. Once I had everything I needed, I went back to the life pod and started crafting.
Trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still...
And once everything was ready, I hopped aboard the mobile vehicle bay and started to craft the sea moth.
Sea moth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
and in the last few minutes I jumped in the sea moth and went to check out Lifepod 19.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Finally, I jumped in the sea moth one last time to head back to the Lifepod.
Unknown.
And that's how far I got in Subnautica after just 1 hour of playing. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, go check out one of the other ones. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit.